back on the Chef You and I with our Asian dishes, and our next one is Thai green curry with shrimp and kale. The ingredients you're going to need for this recipe are the following. You're going to need 6 ounces of dried rice noodles, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, 1/3 cup of chopped green onion, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh garlic, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh ginger, 2 tablespoons of Thai green curry paste, such as Thai Kitchen, 1 1/4 cups of matchstick cut carrots, 1½ cup of unsalted chicken stock, 13.5 ounce can of light coconut milk, 6 cups of chopped kale, about half a bunch, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 pound of peeled and deveined shrimp, medium shrimp, 1/4 cup of chopped fresh cilantro, 1 teaspoon of grated lime rind, and 1½ teaspoons of fresh lime juice. Okay, so let's start. The first thing that we're going to do, and we've already prepared our rice noodles according to the package directions, and we drained them and rinsed them with cold water, and we set them aside. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to heat our olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat, and then we're going to add our green onions. So what we need is 2 teaspoons of the olive oil. So here we have it. Here's 2 teaspoons. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add our 1/3 cup chopped green onions, which we've already done. And they're right here. Okay. And now I'm going to add the ginger too that we've already chopped up and made fine. This is the ginger. Okay, and we're going to cook that for a minute. And just a second. Okay, so what we're doing is we've added our onions and also our wonderful ginger, and we're letting that simmer for a minute on a high heat. Actually on a medium heat. We've added our green onions, and we're going to give that about a minute. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stir in our curry paste, and we're going to saute that for 30 seconds. And then we're going to add our carrots and the rest of our ingredients. So that's about a minute. Okay. And now we're going to add this. About 30 seconds. This is going to be delicious, I can tell. Absolutely wonderful. It smells delicious. I can't even tell you how great it smells here. We're going to do that. We've got that in there. Now what we're going to do is we are going to add our carrots. And then we're going to add our chicken stock to this. Okay, and our chicken stock is right here. Oh, that smells delicious. I can't even tell you. It's great. Wonderful combination of those beautiful ingredients, right? And we're going to let this cook for about 3 minutes, and then we're going to add about 5 minutes actually. Then we're going to add our shrimp and our kale, okay? And that's going to get beautiful. Now let me ask you guys, anytime you want to send one of your recipes into the Chef You and I, we will be more than glad to do your recipe and even have you as a guest. So that's wonderful. This is beautiful. And if the camera could get a close-up of this, would be really nice. I'm gonna put this. Look at how nice that is. Beautiful. It's really a pretty dish. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add our coconut milk. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. And that's a can of really nice light coconut milk. Now look at how pretty that is. So you can see why it's green. You've got the green curry paste, the Thai green curry paste. And we're going to let that just cook for a few seconds more. And then we're going to add in our kale. And then we're going to add in our shrimp. This is pretty. Okay. Put our kale in next. Our kale goes in. Look at how pretty that is. That's all been chopped up. And you can actually buy it like this, which makes it a lot easier for you in the kitchen. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to move that around a little. And we're just going to let that cook for about 3 minutes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in our shrimp, which is right here. And our cilantro. We're not going to use that cilantro until the very end when we do our rice noodles. So, but the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put in our wonderful shrimp. And if my assistant would let me know where my top is, oh, it's right behind me. Sorry. We're going to put the top on for a minute. And so just remember you need to get, I really like to use everything fresh. I'm going to put the salt in there with the kale. It's almost done enough that we can put in the shrimp next. And that's what we're going to do next is we're going to put the shrimp in. And let's do that. All right, that's already deveined and everything. They look beautiful. Oh, that looks so nice. Look at that. This is going to be such a beautiful dish. And we've got company coming tonight. I'm very excited. My sister and her husband are coming over for this delectable dish. And just pretty simple to put this all together. And then we're going to put this top on for a few more minutes. We're going to let that cook for about 3 minutes until the shrimp's done. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and get the noodles and plate them. And we're going to take a break on that note, and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I. We need to now add the cilantro and also the lemon rind to our dish. So this is what we're doing now. We're adding the cilantro to it. Beautiful. And then you also want to add in the lemon rind that I did a little while ago, because you've already added everything to it. Now what you're going to do is you are going to take this and put this back here for a minute. And so what we want to do is just put it all together. That looks so beautiful. Can we get a really close-up of that? That's gorgeous. See how pretty it is? And kale's so good for you. So let's do this. Let's plate it. This is really pretty. Okay. Add a little bit more green to it. And add one more shrimp. One more shrimp. And we're going to get a little bit more. Then you're going to serve this. And see how beautiful that is? That is really pretty. So healthy for you. So this is, like I said before, this is Thai green curry with shrimp and kale. Simple to do, easy to make. Your family's going to love it. It's really healthy and very few calories. So we need to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be actually making our chicken wraps, and then we're going to make our dessert, which is tropical banana. We'll be right back on The Chef You and I.